Got Timmy out there. He's going nuts. He wants to come inside, so I'll open the door for him. Timmy, you want to come inside? I think that's crazy. It's all right. You can say that. I'm not going anywhere. Bob is just sitting down. I'm not going anywhere. Don't worry. With his ears pricked up, he thinks we're all going out, but not. Yeah, just a quick video about my last video. Every time I do those controversial videos, like to do with relationships or sex, or the last one, why I'm attracted to younger women, I knew it was going to happen. You know, in fact, Jerry, be quiet. In fact, when I uploaded it, I knew there was going to be, well, I had a feeling there's going to be some problems. Initially, there weren't any problems. So I thought, oh, okay, that's good. Because I've banned quite a few. There's one born every day, they say, that like trolls just come out of the woodwork. If I talk about my depression, my anxiety, my mental health problems, then people either don't say anything, well, I definitely don't get much hate. I might get the old ones saying, you know, pull your socks up, stop whining, you're lazy. But I think I nuked most of them, you know, I got rid of most of them. But you will get new people that come and say, oh, I've had depression all my life, I've been fucking working, you bastard. You know, some idiots like that. Not idiots, I mean, but people maybe who don't understand depression, you know, or don't have the same, type of depression that I have. You see, I can be empathetic. I can try and understand that man, you know, because it happened with my dad. You know, he couldn't understand, you know, why I have this depression. You know, you got 2 arms, 2 legs. What's the matter? What's his problem? He couldn't really deeply understand what depression was. You know, he could understand what does that mean? Like, you get angry, you feel a bit sad, you have some anxiety. He kind of understood anxiety. But he understood anxiety that comes and then goes, and then you don't have it anymore. Why are you depressed? There's no reason to be depressed. You know, that kind of... And I was going to say, I forgive my dad. I'm no one to forgive. I'm not God. I tried to be patient with my dad, but it didn't work because I got angry. You know, and that's my own fault. But with these people, I just nuke them now. As soon as they say something, boom. Because it's a bit like, you know, you get those people that ring up from someplace like India or Philippines, I don't know where it is, some bloody call station, and they say something like, what is it? There was one guy, he goes, sir, you had a fall, and I think you, I don't know, liable, I don't know, received 10,000 pounds. You fell in Sainsbury's. That's my terrible Indian accent. I said, no, I didn't fall in Sainsbury's. I think you got the wrong person. But are you not wanting the 10,000 pounds? I said, I'm not wanting 10,000 pounds because I didn't fall. He said, are you sure you didn't? You can get 10,000 pounds? Well, he basically said you can get 10,000 pounds because you fell, and obviously they're trying to draw on the person's, like, that's how you con someone. You draw on the person's greed, you know, or fear or whatever. I said, no, I didn't. And I'm quite gullible. I thought, but I didn't fall. Is this your name, Gerald Fiore? I said, yeah, that's my name. And I said, are you sure? No, I didn't fall. But the company is willing to give you 10,000 pounds. Fucking hell. And then I realised, I was quite slow. I realised, oh no, sorry mate, I think you got the wrong person. And then I just said, sorry. Try to fucking put the phone down and be polite. Bert, no fucking Bert. So I put the phone down eventually. And you fucking feel guilty. I feel guilty because I put the phone down on someone. And now, as soon as I I've had so many of them. As soon as I hear, I put the phone down immediately. I don't care if they're phoning for fucking research, charity, insurance. For me, they're all fucking scammers. As soon as I hear, hello sir, you having a nice day? I know you don't give a fuck about me. I put the phone down. Immediately that phone is going down. As soon as I hear, hey, have you having a nice day? Hello, sir. Are you having a nice day? No, I'm fucking having a bad day. The same with these comments as well. You know, there's no point arguing with someone as soon as they start with, you've never worked all your life and I've paid for your car and your petrol through my taxes. Like, because the person thought I was on the dole for 40 years. I should have been on the dole for 40 years because now I would have paid all my NHS, my stamps. You know, I would have got a pension. I mean, now I'll get the basic pension when I'm 67. God knows how much that will be. It won't be enough to look after the dogs and me, so I can't rely on that. I have to do something. Yeah, he was butthurt. So I don't think there's any point, like, if I say to him, if I wrote back the comment, first it will bring my stress up and it will divert me away from making videos or looking after the dogs or looking after my health or, God forbid, my family or other things. So you get sucked into these comments and there's only so many hours in the day, but it's not that. There's only so much stress you can take before you burn out. You really burn out. You can't take it anymore. And it's a kind of burnout where a night's sleep or a few days sleep won't get rid of it. You have to have a whole season, a few months of it. And then when you come back, you think you don't want to get burnt again. You don't want to go through it again. So you feel like quitting. That's what happens on YouTube. And that's what I feel and I've felt recently. If I answered, then he would answer back, and then some other bright spark might say something else. There's no point in arguing with people if they can say what they want, even if they're almost totally wrong. I didn't claim off the dole for 40 years. Yeah, but you claimed off the dole for 5 years. Fuck me. You've got people coming here on boats that their fucking parents never even spent one penny, and they're in hotels, they're getting mobiles, they're, I don't know, getting driving tests, you know, driving lessons or whatever. You know, they get loads of stuff, and my parents fucking worked for 40, 50 years and paid a shitload of tax, and then you complain that I went onto the dole for 5 years out of 40. Mainly because of my family, not because of me. Complain about those fucking people. I mean, I'm not complaining about them. The government does what they want to do. Obviously, they're happy with doing it. So, as was it says in the Bible, give to Caesar what is Caesar's. Give to the government what is there. But it's the people's money. Actually, it's not just the government. The job of the government is to govern. Bastards. Anyway, yeah. So, what was I saying? Yeah, I think I can't make any of those controversial videos, although they're funny. I like making them because I'm trying not to laugh when I'm making the videos, trying to be serious. But if I make videos about, oh, this is the exercise protocol that I'm doing, this is the diet, I won't get any views. That's the thing on YouTube. You won't get any views, you know, unless you say, I'm desperate, I'm miserable, I'm lonely. You should get a lot of views for things like that. But I mean, the videos I made about my depression are real, but I'm saying you get more views for something negative than for something really positive. You know, I found that with my videos, because I talk about something positive. You know, people say, you're always talking about something negative. I'm unsubscribing. It's all doom and gloom. And then I talk about something positive and my views go down. Just talk about anything you want. I can't because, well, I can, but then I'm going to get trolls and hate. And that hate is really, it really grinds you down. Really grinds you down. You know, you're not made of steel where these things don't hurt or don't affect you. You know, one might not affect you, but 100 will. Negative comments, you know, and they kind of accumulate one on top of the other, one on top of the other. Blah, blah, blah. You don't like restart on, you know, the next day. Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of videos to make. I could talk about my stories. A lot of the blokes might like my fighting stories or my argument stories. I mean, these are real things that happen in London. I mean, I'd love to play with the dogs, but the thing is, this wonky camera here, it doesn't allow me there's not much stabilization. I just touch it and it's all over the place. So I have to upgrade my camera, then I can take videos of the dogs. I don't know what kind of videos you guys would like to watch, but now I'm feeling happy because it's summertime. There's lots of sun, and I don't really want to talk about negative things. When the weather changes, it kind of the situation lends itself to a more negative me. There's no sunshine. There's no serotonin. So either I increase my dose, which I don't want to do. I want to stop taking them, or talk about my depression, which many people might or might not want to hear about. And then I'm going to go through divorce and then move in house, which hasn't happened yet because it's so bloody slow selling this house. Thanks, guys, for listening. And what do you think about those videos, those controversial videos? I'd like to make really controversial videos, but either you're going to get a lot of trolls and hate comments, which is really hard on me. I find it really hard. But also, you can get like banned, or you can get your video demonetized or your video taken off. And in certain cases, your whole channel can be terminated if you keep going on about certain things. Like if you talk negatively about what's happening in Eastern Europe, there's one big country starts with a U, and having a fight with another country, a huge country that starts with a R. If you're on the wrong side, or if you have any doubts, if you have any doubts about what's going on and what your government is telling you, if you just doubt it, then you're some kind of a denier. You can't ask any questions. No. What, are you a denier? It's like you're evil if you think anything apart from the line that they give you through mass media and through all the other avenues. For monetization, when I click to see how much fucking money I've made, there's a big, on the top, it's written, because of what's happening in you country, right? Videos talking about it negatively, or not talking about it favorably according to what Western governments want you to believe or think, will be demonetized or won't be monetized. So they hit you where it hurts. You can't make any money. If you can't make any money, you can't live. So it's like it's a cancellation. And this thing happened with the wonderful monkey juice a few years ago. YouTube did that as well. If you don't talk in the way that they want you to talk, if you doubt it, then demonetized as well, cancelled as well. Like if I want to talk about the WAR over there, and I talk about it in a way that is not favorable, or I throw in seeds of doubt, it's disinformation, misinformation, or whatever. No, that's not allowed. People to actually think for themselves. No, that's not allowed, because they have to keep brainwashing and influencing people. People like the ones that I'm gonna get, like if people like now comment below and say, "What the fuck are you talking about? Don't you know that the our people did this and all that?" Yeah, but they don't know what the other people did in the past, because you're not allowed to talk about it. That's how they shape history. Anyway, I'll shut up. That's how history is made. If, for example, that you country and the US and the West completely destroyed our country, they go in there, and to the victor the spoils and the chance to write history. They're the ones that'll be left over. So you don't know what the fuck actually happened, but because they have the power, they write down, they say, "Oh, this is what happened. The evil are people. This is what they did. They're so evil. They're so bad." So that normal people, come on board and believe that the boogeyman, it's great that the boogeyman was eliminated, right? All load of bollocks. Not as if the other side don't do it as well. They all do it. There's all this propaganda. But I tell you, these countries, and not these countries, but the elite and huge companies, they need wars to sell all their equipment. And then construction companies go and build and get contracts. There are people making money from all these wars. And in that country, the U country, I don't know how many hundred thousands of young men passed away already. Was it 500,000? and the R side at least 100,000. And these guys are fucking brothers and sisters. They're like cousins. They once were together and like killing each other because of some bastard politicians. And I can hear people just saying, like, don't know about stuff. They'll say, yeah, it's only one bastard politician that he decided to invade. No, that's not the real reason. Yes, that's what everybody is told, and that's what you see. But what happened before that? You're not allowed to know what happened before that. Like 8,000 or more of these people here, that are people, women, children, were fucking exterminated. You're not allowed to hear that. It's all, shh. Don't fuck with our business. That's what the Americans and the Western people do. That fucking Boris Karloff, Boris Johnson. They were about to make peace. The U leader and the R leader. He fucking went there. Biden told his puppet, Boris Johnson, to go there and to say no. No, we don't want any fucking peace. That would have saved so many lives and so much money, that goes into this bloody war machine in that area. They were ready to make peace. Who the fuck is Biden and Johnson to go there and say no? Because they propped that country up. They've been investing in that country for fucking decades. That's why. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, fair enough. But the problem is, you're not allowed to ask any questions. You can't have any doubt. You can't put doubt into the minds of people. Otherwise, they won't take this medicine. Otherwise, they'll believe that guy, the R guy, is not the boogeyman. We can't have that. Just like that bastard in Iraq. Oh, real bastard, evil bastard. Had weapons of mass destruction. Where the fuck were they? And how many people in Iraq, or Iran, or whatever, innocent people died because they're not Western people, they're not black and they're not white like us. We don't give a fuck. And then we complain when they fucking come over and bomb us. I mean, if they bomb the government, they're the ones who created these wars. But the problem is, normal people get involved in this stuff when those T people come to our countries. They hurt just the normal people. They don't go to hurt the government or people in positions of power and influence. Well, anyway, that's my rant for today. I got some stuff out of myself. Even if I'm wrong about what's happening in the war, which I don't think I am, the fact that you're not allowed to talk about it, that you're not allowed to, you're allowed to talk about it, you get banned. You get banned. I know some channels that have been banned because they had the wrong view. They were demonetized, definitely, because they have the wrong view. So they have to rely on donations. I think there was one that was demonetized for a whole year. And this guy cleaned up his act. And after 1 year and a half, they decided to, because they couldn't terminate him because he didn't say anything really, really bad. But this is what they do. Instead of, like in communist Russia, when it was in the period of the Bolshevik Revolution, there, like, anti-Semitism apparently was a crime punishable by death. But nowadays, what people do is they can't punish you by killing you, but they kill your business. If you just take the exact example, right? If you're anti-Semitic or something, you have a video or some channel that doesn't like these guys, Jewish guys, then your channel will be terminated. There was a Jewish guy, and he was like he became a Christian. Became an Orthodox Christian, and he was quite a funny guy, and he was talking about like world Jewry and stuff like that. And it was just funny. It was really negative, about he was saying, oh, the world leaders and all, like how certain members of the Jewish community, or the people who are high up, how they influence maybe politics or maybe businesses and stuff like that. And his channel was terminated. Completely terminated, even though he is Jewish himself. So what they do is they destroy your ability to feed yourself. So instead of killing you, they kill your business. They kill your ability to earn money. And that is like a death. It's a death of your business. It's a death of, if for example, you can't work, if you didn't have like benefits, if you're in a country where there's no benefit system, you're dead. How are you going to survive? So it's almost like it hasn't changed. And apart from that example, there's certain things you can't talk about. If you do, you will get demonetized. You can't make any money. And then eventually, because you still can make money if you're demonetized from YouTube, you can still get donations. But then after a while, they'll cut the whole channel. They'll terminate the whole channel. So you don't make any money. Yeah, so what the hell do I talk about? I have to be really careful what I talk about. Not that I want to talk about those subjects. I don't really care. Yeah, so I think I'll just talk about my health and my depression, I suppose, or just talk about myself, what's going on in my life. But if it kind of migrates to those politically incorrect things, I have to try and say less. But there's so many things you can't talk about nowadays. So I think maybe instead of talking negatively about other stuff, I just talk positively about me. And then what I'll get is, look at that bastard, who does he think he is? You're always going to get comments. You're always going to get some person butt hurt, I talk about my depression, right? And some ladies say, it's okay, you can do everything, just goal set goals, and you can be all you want to be. Then I say something like, well, here's my goal, I would like a younger woman. You're a fucking pervert, and which woman would want to go with you? And how gross. I've got a 25-year-old daughter, and if she brought home someone like you, I wouldn't have it. That's gross and creepy. What makes you think that I want your daughter anyway? 25. It's just like they just think about numbers, and they think that I'm just some kind of fucking robot. I'm looking for some young meat or something. It's you have to deal with this bollocks when you're on YouTube. You have to listen. People they bypass it and email me hate. I laugh about it, but it's actually stressful, really stressful. But anyway, see you guys in the next video. I don't know what this video was about, but I'll have to go back and then think about a title. You see, I do these videos, I do them in reverse. I don't know what the hell I'm going to talk about. I talk, and then I think, okay, that's what it's about. So I don't know if that works. You guys let me know. And but at least it's kind of a feel of not a lecture. It's like you're talking to someone. Like people might go on about so many things. It's authentic. It's more authentic and more real. Whereas if I'm talking about this subject, there's the beginning, the meat, and the end, as if I'm some kind of expert in anything. I'm not. Anyway, not even myself. I'm not an expert in myself. I mean, all right. As you can see, look, it's so sunny. It's lovely today. So at least I'm positive about that, and I'm positive that I have a YouTube channel, and I've got 7,000, I think 400 people that have subscribed, and I'm really happy about that. If I can get 10,000, that's going to be hard, but that's a nice round figure, 10K. Not many people get to 10K. I think like 98% don't even get to 10K, 10,000 subscribers. Or is it 98%, 99% of people don't get monetized. So I got monetized, but I don't know where the money is. So anyway, guys, speak to you guys later. If any of what I've said resonates with you, let me know, because I don't know what I said. I hope it wasn't bad. And did I say anything bad? I don't think so. All right. Oh no, I did. Yeah. Okay. All right. Speak to you guys another day. Bye. Wicked is the pride.
Why'd you run and hide? You can call me